Good day, football fans all around the world, and welcome to Jerusalem Sports. Today, we'll be talking about Mo Salah's contract standoff with Liverpool Football Club. Stay tuned. Jurgen Klopp claimed there's absolutely no chance Mohamed Salah will allow his contract dispute to disrupt Liverpool's bid to win a glorious quadruple this season. The Red Boss insisted talks with Salah are ongoing and how they should be, with the 29-year-old Egyptian superstar, despite apparent suggestion from the player's agent to the contrary before last weekend. The Merseyside club are in an unprecedented position even in their illustrious history as they still chase a quadruple deep into the month of March. Yet the turmoil which is surrounding Salah's negotiations over a new deal at Anfield threatens to overshadow that. Asked though whether he would need to speak to the player and his agent to stress the need for harmony within the squad at such an important time, Klopp replied with typical candor, "No, I don't have to remind any player, and for sure not more of that. No chance. This season, everyone is completely committed. It is a clear commitment for the team for this season, and then we'll talk about the rest, future, immediate, further. Mo is not a guy for that, not at all. If I don't line him up, then his mood goes down. That is possible, but not against the team or whatever." Salah's agent appeared to rock the boat last week with what seemed like a mocking tweet immediately after the manager had suggested in his press conference that Liverpool cannot do much more in their offer. There were reports, too, which seemed to come from the agent's camp indicating talks had broken down. Klopp has often reacted strongly to any dissent which seems to undermine the group, but he was adamant he didn't read the tweet from Rami Abbas Issa, a line of seven crying with laughter emojis, and he replied, "Maybe he is in a good mood. It's all fine. I don't know about any kind of reaction or stuff like this. That's not what I'm concerned about. It's just, I think, is how it should be in the moment. The decisive parties are in contact and the rest we'll see. Everyone is committed. We could have some players who don't play often enough and aren't in the squad enough, and they could create a bad atmosphere. They don't. They will not. And Mo is not the guy for that. Salah looks likely to play at Arsenal, despite picking up a painful injury in the weekend win at Brighton, after Klopp said it looks like his most potent attacking player would be available. Mo is a tough cookie and he was only a little bit cut. We were quite lucky with it. It was swollen, painful. Yesterday, a little less swollen, less painful. Now I got the message that Mo is ready to train and we'll see how that looks, Klopp said. It's final after final, after final, after final, after final at the moment, pretty much. That's how it is. That's the situation we want to be in and around the most decisive moment, and that's intense, but that's not a surprise and not the first time for us. We really enjoy it a lot, but on the other side, it is intense as well as it's not an easy holiday trip. This is obviously slightly different. So now everything is in front of us. Attack it, chase it, go for it. Those were the words of Jurgen Klopp. Now that said, we go back to the title situation. What deal has been put on the table and what does Mo Salah's camp want? Stay tuned. Mo Salah has 16 months remaining on his contract, but with his demands and Liverpool's not in the same ballpark, an impasse has been reached as the Reds stand firm with their wage structure. Since Jurgen Klopp divulged that it was Mo Salah's decision in his pre-Brighton press conference and that the club did what the club can do in regards to negotiation, it has been the talk of the town. Salah's agent Rami Abbas Issa has not helped matters with another thinly veiled response on club's comments that juxtaposes the winger's image. Both the number 11 and his manager have readily voiced the desire to extend the relationship beyond 2023, with Liverpool widely known to be prepared to make him the highest paid player in the club's history. However, and However, as reaffirmed by The Athletic's James Pearce, the club won't completely demolish a weak structure that has served Liverpool so well to secure his signature. The club are well within their right to do so, with cautionary tales aplenty in the Premier League and beyond, with one contract enough to create a domino effect that can quickly set a new precedent. But Liverpool's offer, that is a historic one, is clearly not representative of what Salah and his party deem acceptable, with Pearce stating the situation is about money, respect and recognition, not a desire to move elsewhere. He currently earns in the region of £200,000 a week, but a contract representative of his status as one of the greatest players on the planet is keeping the two parties at odds. Fenway Sports Group are still determined to retain Salah's services, but not at any price, Pearce reiterated, and the feeling will be that it is to rumble on throughout the remainder of the season. Big decisions will need to be made by both Salah and Liverpool. The longer it drags on, the biggest of which will be if the clubs are prepared to accept a free transfer in 2023 should it get that far. For now, Klopp will only be eager to see his winger continue his mesmerizing prolificacy that has returned 28 goals this season and 153 in his Anfield career to date. Asked about the contract situation on Friday ahead of the trip to Brighton, Klopp said, "I think Mo definitely expects this club to be ambitious, and we're in the last few years. And we were in the last few years, and we are. No, of course, we cannot do much more. That's how it is. But I don't think it's about that. It's Mo's decision. Pretty much, the club did what the club can do. There's nothing bad to say about it. It's all fine. From my point of view, it's exactly like it should be at this moment in time. Nothing happened further, no signing or rejection or whatever. We just have to wait for that. It's all completely fine. There's no rush in that situation." Now let's take a look at the Premier League players who earn more than Mo Salah currently. Ronaldo earns £510,000 a week. Kevin De Bruyne, £400,000 a week. David De Gea, £375,000 a week. Jordan Sancho, £350,000 a week. Rafael Varane, £340,000 a week. Romelu Lukaku, £325,000 a week. Jack Grealish, £300,000 a week. Raheem Sterling, £300,000 a week. N'Golo Kante, £300,000 a week. Timo Werner, £272,000 a week. John Stones, £250,000 a week. Edison Cavani, £250,000 a week. Virgil van Dijk, £220,000 a week. While players such as Thomas Partey, Thiago Alcantara, and Marcus Rashford are both earning £200,000 a week alongside Mohamed Salah. So, do you think that Mo Salah deserves to earn better? If you do, share your comments on the comment section. Let us know your thoughts. And do you think Liverpool are being rigid, not trying to work on their wage budget for Mo Salah after all is done for the club? Let us know what you think. Thank you very much. According to the Mirror, Salah desires a £500,000 contract that could be double the wages of his teammates and reshape Liverpool's fair wage structure. It remains unlikely, however, that Liverpool is willing to pay that much to a 29-year-old winger. Please like, share, subscribe, to my YouTube channel. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.